Hey gang, one quick note for today's video. We are doing viewer submissions for the very first time, such as this Dracula, this amazing split here that was sent in. So there will be a timestamp if you want to check that out. You don't want to miss it. Some really great splits there. But more importantly, if you'd like to be featured in the next Shining Hunting episode, I'm going to have my Twitter link down below. Click that, and the most recent tweet should say viewer submissions for episode 17. Go ahead, leave me a snapshot of your favorite split of the month, or one or two if you can't decide. Don't worry, you've got plenty of time. You don't have to do it today. These episodes come out about every 3 or 4 weeks. But yeah, drop it down there. I'll be more than happy to feature in the next episode. But with all that aside, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. We just received the Jim Lee Magneto, so it's time to sit down and record another Shining Hunting episode. Was holding off waiting for this card, but we got it, so let's jump right on into it. So if you look off to the side, you see today's list here. But first, we've got 7 mystery variants that we're gonna open. We're gonna do things in a little bit different order today, so let's go ahead and jump into that. All right, so our first one is coming from the ranked rewards. Let's see what we get. Oh, we got a Pixel. We have been doing pretty well dodging them, but it was time. You know, you can't win them all. We got the Pixel Zorming Man. Not the worst, definitely not the best Pixel, but it is a Pixel. So let's go ahead and jump onto the season rewards. The first one here, let's see what we get. Oh, I really like this one. I needed a good Ghost Rider variant. Claim that. Moving on to number 3. You know, it's a good variant. It's just a bad card. Can we get a buff for Angel? I mean, I'm never gonna play this. Never gonna play that. All right, we got the premium. We'll save that one. We'll do the other mystery variant. We'll go up to the premium. Could use a good rogue. All right, you know, other than the Pixel Absorbing Man, can't complain yet, you know. See what we get here. Definitely not gonna be a Pixel. That's in our favor. All right, you know. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Always could use a new Spider-Woman variant to split. All right, and then our last one is going to come from Conquest. See what we get here. 150 medals. You know, another good variant. Just another not so great card. But we take that. We take that. I like that one. All right. So it's time to jump into the splitting action. We got all of today's variants here, and you know it. We're starting off with Sunspot. Until this dude decides to give us what we want, we will probably start every video with Sunspot. Could we finally get a God split or any split on my man Sunspot? Here we go. You know, I think Sunspot might be my most split card at this point. Okay. How many boosters do we? Okay, I still got like 1,000 boosters on this guy. So, you know, I mean, we're okay. But I mean, you can see all the cards underneath me here. I mean, we've been splitting them a lot. That's all right. So we are going to split Angela twice today, regardless of what I get on this first split, because this is only her 5th, and within a card this amazing and this expensive, we're gonna make sure that we get a good split on her. I want to have some Crackle Flare up in there. So let's see what we get on split number 5. We do get an ink. Boy, this game hates me sometimes, because y'all know I don't like to touch my inks, but we're gonna touch it. That's not too bad, but I'm gonna break my rule, my oath of not touching inks. We're gonna bring it up. It's fine. We're coming back. We're coming back later in the video. All right, we got the collector here. He's on split, I think, about 7. So again, we can get anything on him. Ooh, that is our second inked on the collector. So we now have this variant in ink, and we got this variant in ink. Not too bad. Maybe we'll have to split one of them and go, you know, have a gold version of the collector. All right. I really want gold on this Wolverine. We picked up you know, it says the Remember variant. It's really the meme variant. And in case y'all are wondering, he is not looking at a picture of Jean Grey. No. He's looking at a picture of a 6'9" America Chavez. Case closed, in case you were wondering. All right, so I really want a gold on this Wolverine because we do have, you know, we've got the inked, and I like to have a fully inked destroy list, and I'd like to have a fully gold destroy list. Not too far off from both. So we're looking for a gold here, which the gold only makes this like top left corner gold. It doesn't do like anything else, so it's not that much, but I need the gold. I need the gold here. Well, I was gonna say just another ink. No, another God Split. We are 4 episodes in a row hitting a God Split. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take it up to purple border. You know, I don't touch my inks usually, but we gotta bring him up. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to find another Wolverine variant to go for gold. I love the purple crackle so much. All right. Now we got the adorable Jeff. We do have an ink on his base version. I think I spent 3 caches on this. 3 or 4. I think it was 3. 3 caches on to get this. I couldn't help myself. That's why I'm in such a bind half the time pulling caches for, you know, actual cards and progression. Because I do things like getting suckered into pulling for variants that I don't really need, but I do. All right, we do have an ink on the base, like I said. Let's see if we can get the gold here. I thought we had another God Split for a second. So no ink, no gold, but we did get the crackle. So we will split this again at some point. Not too bad though, not too bad. All right, we got the Loki here. And as I said, Loki's one of those cards that's really cool to get an ink or a gold split because all the cards that he gives you into your hand will be either the ink or the gold or whatever he is. So here we go. All right, not happening. We're just gonna have to split him again. That means I'm gonna have to play Loki some more, y'all. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. All right, we do have the ultimate Axe Sarah. We can get a God Split now. We got her sitting on her 6th split. See what we can happen here. All right, we're hot for crackles again. We've been hot lately on crackles. Not too bad, not too bad. I like the blue. I like the blue. All right, we had to get the Venomized Thanos. No, I didn't get it for the little catalog book, whatever that thing is. I'll never fill one of them out. I just like it because it's such an amazing variant. I love the Infinity Gauntlet on this. This is only our 4th Thanos split. Don't hate me, you know, I just haven't really split Thanos a lot. So only ink here, only ink. All right, not happening. You know, usually it doesn't happen when it's on your 4th split, and you know, we'll come back. We'll get a God Split one day. All right. Could we, you know, could we just get something nice on our Jim Lee variant? We have split Magneto quite a bunch. And so yeah, anything can happen here. Anything but a dud. Yeah, okay. All right, we're coming back. You'll be in another episode. It's fine. So I will bring all these ones that we split up to a nice looking border, make them pop a little bit more when we recap today's episode. But I've got a ton of mystery variants, not mystery variants. I've got a ton of variants that I need to show y'all since the last episode. All right, you know, it's one of them things. I just couldn't pass on the variant. I'm hoping, praying for a buff one day so that I can use this card because I did pick it up. It's just, look at it. This is one of those, you know, it's a nice variant. I just need it to be on a better card here. All right, we did pick up the Steampunk Quinjet. Once this one's animated, it's a really cool card. We did get the Baby X-23. We also got this really nice Zero variant. I am kind of a fan of this one here, just because I think it's kind of funny, but this is the variant we picked up. as in today's episode, we did get the meme Wolverine. We got the very expensive Jeff, but he's just so dang cute. We got the Chibi Agent Coulson. We got the Jim Lee Cyclops. And have you know, I have 3 Jim Lee variants in that catalog, so I was able to get the Deadpool avatar, but that'll probably be as far as we get for a long time. Now, I have been waiting on this one since I started playing the game. Has never been in my shop. I grabbed it. I love this one. This is probably my favorite Polaris variant. We got the Dan Hip Jubilee. Needed a nice, nice Jubilee variant for whenever I'm playing Tribunal. I did get this nice man thing out of the Spotlight caches. Pretty good. And then, as again in today's episode, we did pick up the Venonized variant. That's a mouthful of Thanos. So let's go ahead and recap today's splits. Now, I kind of lied to you a little bit earlier because I said we were doing 10 splits and we've only done 9. I completely forgot about Angela. So we've got one more split to do as we recap this episode. Of course, no surprises here. Sunspot not doing a gosh darn thing. We got the inked out Ultimate Angela that we're going to split one more time because we've got to get some crackle on this card. But we're going to hold off for a second. We got the inked Collector. We got the God split on Wolverine. Brought him up to purple border. Gold might be actually better, but I think we're going to match the border and the crackle flare. Got purple on purple. We did get a crackle flare on our Jeff. We're going to have to split this one. Too much. We've been getting too much green crackle lately. That's my least favorite, other than the black. We hit a dud on Loki. We did get the blue crackle flare. I kind of like this right now. So we will come back to Sarah eventually, but not too bad. Nothing happening on Thanos and nothing happening on Magneto. So we are 5 for 9 on rare splits. Let's see if we're going to go for 50-50 or if we're going to get our 6 on this last split of the episode. Here we go. Could we pull off another God split as we end the episode? All right, that's fine. We're going to get a gold on gold crackle. It'd be fine. So we are ending the episode 5 for 10. Can't complain when most of these are like a 10% chance, 50% chance for the video. Never complain about that. Got some really cool mystery variants and got some good splits today, especially this God split here. So for the very first time, we are doing our viewer submissions. I asked y'all to send me y'all's favorite splits of the month, and y'all definitely delivered. Heck, some of y'all ought to be doing the Shining Hunting episodes for me. Y'all had some killer splits, and my first viewer was no exception. He came flexing on me hard, coming from Blue Lion, showing me not only his fully inked, but his fully gold destroy decks. Been trying to do that for a while myself, so I am a little bit jealous now. The Killmonger is a little bit blurry. I had to take a snapshot of a video he sent me. This is my favorite of the ones that he showed me. Just a solid gold on gold with the gold crackle Killmonger. But obviously the real flex are those full inked and full gold destroy decks. Moving on, our next submission was from the user of Jesse Rays the Third. And yeah, this is definitely my favorite. We got a few by them, but this is definitely my favorite. I love this Nebula variant. He's got the ink, he's got the gold background, and the gold border, should I say, and the gold crackle. This looks so good. This is by far the best one you sent me, and I'm very jealous. I'm working on this Nebula myself currently. It's so good. They also sent me this Ironheart. Got a lot of red going on. Got the red crackle flare, another solid split. And then they do have the purple crackle on the Mystique. Nice solid split here as well. Next up, we have a viewer that's going by the name of Leaf. Said they are a huge main Destroy player, so we can definitely be friends. Y'all know I love Destroy. It's my favorite archetype in the game. Just love those cards. And they submitted 2 different splits, both very similar because they're the exact same. We got the gold background with the red crackle on the Shang-Chi, and then we also have the baby variant with the same effects. Gotta say, between the two, I gotta go with Destroy. I'm gonna have to pick, Wolverine here. This is a solid, good-looking split, but obviously the Shang-Chi just ruining your dreams and stealing those cubes from you. Coming in hot though. Now next up, Leroy Jensen. I hope I'm not mixing these up or pronouncing y'all's names wrong. If I do, I apologize. Let me know down in the comments. I don't want to be butchering anyone's name, but we got Leroy Jensen. Love that name. I'm pretty sure this is my favorite. Ink and purple, so good. Got the purple border. Love this Dracula variant. Hands down my favorite. I think he submitted 4 though. Let's look. Yes, got the golden Chibi Nebula. I tried splitting this one for a while, nothing happened, and then I moved on to the newest Spotlight variant that I really like a lot more. But this is good here. It's got the I believe the rainbow crackle flare going on. Nice solid split. And then he does have the golden Shang-Chi, again ruining your hopes and dreams of winning the game. And then obviously has the blue crackle flare on it. And I believe we have one more, just an all gold She-Hulk. This is beautiful. I believe they said that this was their favorite, and I can obviously see why. Yeah, this is a very nice looking split. All the gold, always looking good. Next up, we got somebody that has been around the channel for a long time. They're always telling me about their splits. I finally got to see them. They're making me so jealous. I only picked like 6. They submitted like 20, and they're all amazing. But, you know, so we don't have an, you know, hour-long video. I chose my 6 favorite. But if y'all want to see all of them that Richie posted, go to my Twitter. Look at, you know, the viewer submissions. He's got a ton. It's great. But we're going to take a look at these. So starting off with the golden Sunspot and the red crackle flare. Sunspot is my personal most split card. And yeah, I plan to work on this variant too, but looking good here. Got the, you know, got the gold on his outfit and the gold background. Definitely working here. Then this one, a very recent variant that was put in the game. All in gold, a little touch of red. I mean, what can you do? This is a great looking card here. And then, you know, I do have my own God split of the blue Marvel Zombies, the inked with the puke green crackle flare. Well, he's flexing on me. You know, we got the gold and the rainbow. Solid. You gotta bring it up to animated though, Richie. I mean, it's got the best effect in the game. You can't leave it at that baseboard. You can't do that. I mean, you can, but you know. And then the blue with the ink Dan Hip Killmonger. Touching it off with the blue crackle flare. Looking so good. It was another favorite of mine. Might be my favorite that you submitted. I passed on this one because I had another Shuri that I really liked. But I feel like you know, kind of shooting myself in the foot here. I wish I would have grabbed this when it was in the shop. And then the purple crackle flare. My. All right, and we got flexing on me again is another variant I'm working on. He's got it inked out with the white crackle flare. It's always a perfect combination, the ink with the white. And that was the last one, right? Now we're moving on to Tavo. I believe we got 4 from them. I might be mispronouncing that, but I believe it's Tavo. And they obviously enjoy Iron Man. Now, I do have this inked Iron Man myself, but I do not have the sexy red crackle flare. This is looking great. Like I said, I believe they submitted 4, and they were mostly Iron Man. Nice ink here on the Midnight Suns variant. And then they had the gold of the most recent Nightcrawler. This one's, you know, things you see in your horror nightmares here, but a solid, good looking card. And then they obviously, like I said, like Iron Man, they've got the, you know, the ultimate Iron Man with the gold background, nice red border. But I gotta say, I think between the ones you submitted, I think this one is my favorite. Just a good looking card. And then our last viewer, Tim Richards. I think we got 5. This nice, just classic inked out magic. I'm liking it. Then he's got the most recent Spotlight Cash Zabu. Wasn't sure how I felt about this one. We've got a lot of gold here, but I do like it. Just a lot of gold blending in there. I hate you. I'm so jealous of this. I did get an inked on this version at some point. But I mean, gold with rainbow crackle flare, and then all the cards you generate are going to get those effects. Definitely believe this is my favorite here. Moving on, I do have inked in the Conqueror variant, but he's just, you know, flexing on me with the gold and the red crackle flare. And then do we have one more? Yes, we do. The latest Conquest card from last season, this season, is Gamora. I wasn't sure how I felt about this card, but now that I'm just seeing the fire and the gold background and the gold crackle flare, I think I do like it. This is a great looking card though. I would never get this lucky. I would never get this split, you know? So, you know, it is what it is, but this is a great looking card. But I gotta say, this is definitely gonna be my favorite of the ones that you submitted. Just, I love this card here. But anyways, I just wanna say thank you to all of those that did submit, you know, all your splits, making me jealous. That was part of it. And yeah, as we move on to the next Shiny Hunting episode, like I said at the intro, I will have another viewer submission down on my Twitter feed for y'all to go and drop some more splits. Try to keep it to 1 or 2. Since there wasn't, you know, as many this time to go through, I went ahead and tried to share all of them that y'all dropped me, since y'all did take the time to do that. But yeah, we'll try to do 1 or 2 per person just to keep things moving along. But yeah, and y'all have time. We have like 3 or 4 weeks between the next episode. You ain't got to go drop it today. You got time. But yeah, if you want to be in the next Shiny Hunting episode and show off your amazing splits, go to the Twitter and drop them. I'll be more than happy to feature them in the next episode. Now, I did have one late submission, but I wanted to make sure I got them in as well. Simply Fell sent us 2 amazing splits. If you enjoyed the gold version of the Maria Wolf variant of Ghost Rider, well, check out this ink one with the rainbow crackle flare. This is sick. I like the gold, I like this one, but I feel like maybe the ink breaks it up a little bit better. This looks so good. This is a really, really good inked looking card. And speaking of ink, they sent me another one. They sent me this Sunspot, which took me forever to get an ink split of. I've got it, but unfortunately, I don't have, you know, the crackle flare, the S tier split like they do. This is another solid looking split. Love the ink with the white crackle flare. I have that on one of my storms. Looks so good, but I gotta say, between the 2, really like this one. I think this one wins out here for me. So thank you for sending those in as well. All right, gang. As always, y'all be good, y'all be safe. I will catch y'all on the next episode. Do me that favor, click the like button. Greatly helps the channel. If you're not subscribed, as always, what are you doing? If you stuck around this long, you definitely like the video. Need to click subscribe so you can be here for our next episode. I don't want you to miss out. I don't want you to miss out. All right, catch y'all on the next one.